REL Show. Hope your week's going great. Mine is on tour. It's been awesome. Been so much fun meeting you guys. And I did just want to take a second and thank you guys for all of your kindness and well wishes regarding the stolen camera. Like, it was tough, and like I said, I think we're gonna be okay with it all, but I've just been touched by how much you guys care. This is such a wonderful community to be a part of, so thank you. Today I'm answering a viewer question. That's been my jam lately, so if you have a question, leave it in the comments below. Today's question is from Caleb. He asks, I'm in a work job position that is affecting me in numerous ways and I want to get out of it, but I'm worried I'll disappoint my dad if I decide to try to find a different job. What do you think I should do? Well, Caleb, I think you should do whatever your parents want. I think what your dad wants for you is more important than what you want. I think he's older and wiser, he knows what's best for you, and you should probably just put the life that you want on hold and make him happy. Really now? Like, when I put it like that, it's like, duh, of course the answer is you should live the life that you want. And I'm glad that you asked this question because I don't think this is talked about enough. A lot of us have these fears of disappointing our parents. We want them to be proud of us. We want them to look at us and think, wow, they're doing a great job with their lives. And sometimes though, we can't make them happy and make ourselves happy. And unfortunately, sometimes we have to make a difficult choice. And that's what we'll be discussing today. So, Caleb, you're not happy in your job. You want to get a better job, one where you will enjoy it more, where you will feel better, where you'll just generally be happier. You should totally do that. And now you say in your question that you're worried that your dad might not approve. So you don't even know for sure. So first of all, there are some people who know for sure their parents are going to disapprove of a decision and they've gone forward and they've done it anyway and they've done amazing things with their life. So you're not even at that point. You're just wondering what he's going to think of it. So first of all, obviously, you should talk to him. You should explain, like, hey, I find myself really not wanting to disappoint you. I would really love to get a different job, but you know, I'm not really sure like how we can both be happy here. But more important than making your dad happy is you doing what you want, you living a life that you can be proud of. It's your life, not his. He already had his chance. You know, he probably had to disappoint his parents too. He made his decisions. Now it's time for you to make your decision. And you need to think of it a lot bigger than just this one scenario here. If you start out like this, just like we talked about last week about don't let people like take you down, don't let people mistreat you. If you kind of give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And it's just kind of like that, not like necessarily your dad will demand that you always choose what he wants the rest of his life, but if you kind of get started on that path where you're making decisions based on what your parents want, based on what other people will think of you, that is a slippery slope. That's a dangerous way to live your life. You cannot afford to care what people think of you. I know with our parents, it's so close to home. Like literally, it feels so much more important sometimes than even our own opinions of our lives, but it's not. So think big picture. What's the end game? You want to have a banging life, right? You want to be on your deathbed when you're 85 years old and think, I exhausted all these great opportunities, I did so many cool things, I lived my life on my terms in a way that I can feel proud of, and I feel good about it, right? That's not gonna happen if you're on your deathbed thinking, man, I really made my dad proud when I stayed at that Burger King job because he wanted to teach me responsibility, or whatever it is. And I have so many people come up to the table and they tell me, I really want to be a musician, but my mom thinks I need to, you know, go to law school or whatever. And if you make that choice, if you decide that pleasing your mom and dad is more important than you living the life that you were born to, I believe that we have like a map inside of us that's kind of leading and guiding us and telling us where to go, what to do with our lives. So what lights you up, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Your life purpose is living a life that lights you up, that's exciting, that's fun to be a part of. And if your parents' vision for you is different than the one that you have, here are your choices. Like, choose what lights you up, go on that adventure and do all that and deal with the disappointment. Or like, oh my God, do you really like want to go to your family reunions and be like, oh, but my dad's gonna be so proud I'm a lawyer or whatever? Like, no, what a soul crushing way to live. So we all need to practice caring less what our parents think of us. And the thing here is we've been trained to believe that our parents know what's best for us. And when we were little, they would say things like, if they didn't want you to do something and you wanted to, they'd be like, you just have to trust me. I know what's best for you. I love you so much. One day you'll understand. One day you'll thank me. Well, now it's time to kind of flip the tables, flip the script on them. Now that you are hopefully a grown-up, you hopefully can make your own awesome decisions, it's time for you to tell yourself and maybe even them, hey, I know what's best for me now. I know you don't understand now, but I hope that one day you will. I have a vision for my life. life. I know where I want to go, and this does not match that vision. Do you want me to be miserable? And the answer is no. Most parents want you to be happy and successful. Most of them want you to avoid the traps that they fell into. And sometimes, unfortunately, parents want you to avoid maybe living in a poverty situation, maybe like they grew up in. And so they're so focused on, I want my kid to be happy, which means I want them to have money, which means I want them to have this job. In today's culture, a lot of us as millennials, we value happiness and joy over success and money, and I think sometimes our parents don't really resonate with that, so we kind of got to break it down. But if you tell them that you both want the same thing, happiness, they want you to be happy and you want to be happy, but you have a different way of getting there than they see you getting there. Maybe you guys can kind of like, you can get them on the same page, but even if you can't, that's okay. You need to practice being okay with them being uncomfortable with your decisions. This job is not going to be the first time that you do something different from what your parents want you to do. There's going to be living situations, there's going to be relationship statuses, so many things in your life, decisions that you're going to have to make, and you're going to have to choose if you're going to be the kind of person that does it to keep your mom and dad happy, or does it to really make your soul light up. So Caleb, use this opportunity as a chance to practice not caring so much what they think. I know you're an awesome person. I know you have an amazing life ahead of you. And I know that you're not gonna like let that be held back because of what your parents want. Your shining is serving. There are people waiting for you to live your greatest life. There are people that are counting on you to be amazing, to live the life that you love and to inspire them by doing that. You're not gonna inspire the world by making your dad happy. Like, I mean, that's fine, but that's not like a legacy to leave. So I want you to like go out and get your dream life, create that awesome life for yourself. I know it's like super like easier to say than do, but this is one of the steps. One of the steps to creating your dream life is to not create your parents' dream life for you, but to create the life that you want for yourself. So really, in summary, you just gotta pick your pain. You can have the pain of disappointing your parents, of having an awkward conversation, of maybe even having them not understand you for a while. Maybe the relationship won't be super comfortable for a while. You can have that pain and the life that you want, and eventually, I don't think your parents will like, you know, ostracize you forever. It's a temporary pain. You will get over that. Or the pain of starting to live your life based on other people's opinions and critiques and judgments of you. That's the kind of pain that's soul-sucking, that's gonna be, you're gonna wake up 51 day and be like, what have I done with my life? Don't pick that pain, pick this pain here, get over it, get to the other side, get to the awesome, live your dream life. Okay, that's what I got for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks, patrons, for today, for every week that you make happen. Everybody clap for patrons right now. You guys are the best. It's been such a joy and a pleasure to talk with you on the tour, to get to know more of you, to meet some of you for the first time, and just the REL Show viewers in general. My wardrobe case is set up right over here, and you can't see it, but I have letters, tons of letters, dozens of letters, with you guys just explaining what the REL Show has meant to you, and that really makes me feel like, oh my God, they're getting it. Like, you guys are watching, you're listening, you're connecting, and it's impacting you, which is amazing. I'm so honored. Like, I thank you for listening, thank you for caring, and I really hope that that today's episode was helpful and inspirational, and next week's will be as well, because this is my life purpose, and my like point in life is wanting to shine in my own way by helping other people, and just like make the decisions that will empower you. You know what I'm saying? So thanks all of you guys. I really do love you. Got to get ready for my show. We're in Hamden, Connecticut. Okay, I love you. Have a great week. See you next week. Bye.